Blessed Friday, everyone. Blessed Friday. Happy Friday. Feliz Viernes. Feliz Viernes. Viernes bendecido. Viernes bendecido. A big hug for everyone. Good morning, Kid Rock. Good morning, Kid Rock, and welcome. My respect to you and your family. A big hug for Kid Rock. And thank you for coming, Kid Rock. Also, a big hug for Miss Bella Rose. Okay, my nephew has arrived. My dear nephew, which I raised since he was a little boy back in 1979. Okay, nephew, everyone, hold on. I will now take a cab and go to the streets, the mean streets of YouTube to pick up my nephew before he gets mugged in the mean streets of YouTube. I shall return. It'll take me 2 minutes. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, nephew. I am coming for you. Kid Rock, you're in charge of the theater. Anyone gets out of line, you know what to do.
You feel like I look like a mess
Hello.
right now. I've been crying all
Uncle
day.
Edwin.
Welcome, nephew.
Hey, what's going on, Uncle Edwin? How you doing, chat? God bless everybody. How you doing?
Nephew,
Yes.
on behalf of my entire family and all the relatives from the old country, from the South Bronx, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart
For what?
for helping me
Well,
achieve achieve the 500 sub. No, I want to thank you for helping me achieve 500 500 YouTube relatives.
oh, well, you don't have to thank me. It's an honor, Uncle Edwin. I look at you as an uncle, love you. It's an honor. And like I said, even though I share the channel, these people are going to only sub if they like you. If the people like you, and that's why they sub, because they like and respect you.
Thank you. But to be clear, if it wasn't for you, it would have took me at least 10 years to reach 500 relatives. So
Well,
I thank you. I thank you with all my heart and sincerity, and and you are appreciated. And I want to say this, and I will repeat it every night, nephew. I will be with you until God calls me, and when God calls me, I'll be back, and I will always protect you and help you.
well, thank you, Uncle Edwin, and the same here. I always stand by you, and I am really grateful that I met you on here, and I admire you. You're a real stand-up, good guy, good grandpa, father, the whole nine. God bless you.
Thank you, and nephew.
And make sure people share this. We're gonna get Uncle Edwin to 1,000 subs in another month. He'll be at 1,000. You watch.
And nephew, listen to this on behalf, and this is the words of Mother Jimenez. Mother Jimenez sends you a blessing like a mother and like a grandmother, and she kisses you on the forehead, and she says that God bless you, que Dios bendiga mi sobrino. That means God bless my nephew, Mother Jimenez says, and don't forget to eat properly. That's what.
My friend Maria is over here, and she speaks Spanish. Did you understand him, Maria?
Christina.
Maria, did you understand him? Say hi.
Hi.
A big hug for Miss Maria.
Hi.
Welcome. She understands Spanish, right?
Yeah, she's.
Un poquito.
Okay. Señorita María, bienvenido a este canal, que es el canal de tu gran amigo Emery. Did she understand that?
I don't think so, because
Okay,
she grew
okay.
up in America. She's you're Puerto Rican,
Yes.
full-blooded, right?
Yeah, from New York.
From New York, full-blooded, but she's an American. Well, just Puerto Ricans are Americans, anyways. But she speaks just a little Spanish, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
a little.
Maria,
She grew up
Maria.
with the Italians. She grew up around so many Italians that.
Okay, so Maria's parents are Puerto Rican?
Yes, God rest.
Okay.
their souls.
Maria, with all respect, without getting into anything personal, in what town of Puerto Rico, from what town in Puerto Rico are your parents from?
Guanica.
Ah, Guanica, okay. Well,
Is that on the shore? Where is that?
That's on near the equator.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Have you been there?
See,
Yeah, of course. Ponce,
Yeah, he lives out there.
Guanica, Mayagüez.
okay, right. Okay. That way everyone will understand. Guanica, right now, I am in the San Juan metropolitan area. Guanica is around 3 hours away from me. It's on the other side of the island. But Guanica is a beautiful town. It's mostly Guanica. A lot of people go on vacation, and they have a lot of here we call them paradores,
Yeah.
which means small town hotels.
Yes.
What's it called?
Which-
Paradores?
Yes.
Paradores.
And there's a
Paradores.
beach. Like every like,
Maria, when was the last time you came to Puerto Rico?
7 years ago.
Okay, okay. So if you ever come back, if you ever visit Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
make sure you bring my nephew, Emery.
Okay, I will.
And Maria, you are welcome. You are welcome to join. You are welcome tonight. Tonight's topic is child trafficking. Child trafficking.
Oh yeah.
You are welcome. We want to hear also your opinion. Okay?
Okay. Child trafficking. Okay.
Yeah, you're our
Okay.
you're one of the co-hosts tonight, Maria.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Nephew,
Yes.
before you make your opening statements, I'm just going to say a few things, and then we will start with the blessing of God. Okay, first, again, for all our family chat members, tonight's topic is child trafficking. That's a very sensitive topic, and that is a problem not just in our United States and in our territory here in Puerto Rico. Child trafficking is a world problem. So we are going to discuss that to create consciousness and the purpose of me bringing up this topic. We all have children, so we have to be very vigilant, because child trafficking could happen to our own kids.
Yeah.
Right.
So
It can happen to anybody. It's true, and a lot of children all over the world. This happens too. It's a huge industry right now. They say it's more lucrative than the drug trade right now. Trafficking children. It's insane.
Oh my God.
right. Okay, let me give a fast greeting to our chat family. Edwin T. Jimenez, welcome. Edwin T. Jimenez. Welcome, Edwin T. Jimenez. Montag, welcome. My dear friend Mikey, a big hug for everybody, but an extra hug to my Mikey. Mikey, God bless you. God bless your family. God bless your children. And I am glad that you are here, Mikey.
Yeah,
Mikey.
Mikey, Montauk, Kid Rock, Albanian Syndicate, just chilling. How's everybody doing? Montauk.
And nephew, we got Brooklyn Bounce also.
Yeah, God bless Brooklyn Bounce for sure.
And we have Seymour also.
All right, my buddy Seymour Scagnetti, great guy right there.
And we have the future owner of CBS Productions in New York. We got American Made.
He's a good people too.
American Made. It is my opinion that in the future, American Made will be the owner of CBS Network. The main office is in New York. That I am sure of that. So a big hug for American Made. And we got Montag, a big hug. And Seaborn again, Bella Rose, and David Cameron. God bless the British, and God bless the Queen in heaven. A big hug for David Cameron. Okay, I don't want to miss anyone, because everyone is important on this channel. Okay, Anne-Marie, I'll try to be as brief as possible. That way That way, we can start. Okay. Okay. I wanna send out a big shout out and a big hug and trillions of blessings for the return in good health of Kane Shades. Kane Shades. I hope Kane Shades come back soon. Do you have an update, nephew, on the health of Kane Shades?
Yes, Kane's recovering very well. I did get a message to him on Facebook. He's recovering and he's just taking it easy and stuff, and I'm just happy for him. He's just
Okay.
taking it easy, and he's recovering, taking it easy.
Okay. Well, a big hug for Kane Shades, and I hope he comes back soon. And also, Just Chilling. A big hug for Just Chilling, president of the Mexican delegation on YouTube. A big hug, Just Chilling. And for little Dobie and for your whole family, Just Chilling. Just Chilling is I really like Just Chilling a lot, nephew. Okay, I want to give also a big shout out and a big hug to Miss AMMB, known as Miss Lauren, and I call her the Alpha Omega Woman. A big hug for her. She is my dear friend always. She is my dear friend always. And I've always told her this, nephew. This is my opinion. This is my opinion of Miss AMMB, Miss Lauren, and her beautiful daughter. God bless them always and her family. Miss Lauren has great potential on YouTube. Great potential. She has an excellent personality. And you know what else she has, nephew?
What?
She has the perfect broadcasting. She has the perfect broadcasting professional voice.
Oh yeah, she's good people. God bless them all.
He has no accent.
No, but.
Well, he was in New York. That's why. Maria says you have no accent. Yeah, because he lived in New York most of his life.
Yeah.
Because I'm born, no, Maria, I'm born and raised in the South Bronx, 1955.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a New Yorker. I'm a New Yorker, and a certified from the South Bronx.
Maria, you're from New York too, originally.
From Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. All right.
Okay, she's from Brooklyn. I'm from the South Bronx, born and raised. I was born in 55, and I lived in the South Bronx until 1976.
Okay.
In 1976, I came to Puerto Rico, and I've been here ever since. But I go back. I go back every few years, but only on vacation, because I live and I work in Puerto Rico. It's gonna be over 46 years here in Puerto Rico. Okay. Getting back to Miss Lauren. I consider Miss Lauren my personal friend. To be clear, I have never met her personally, but since I met her on YouTube, I always liked her, and I will like her until the day that I die, and after I die also. So a big hug for Miss Lauren, in the name of God, in the name of the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. I send her trillions of blessings. And I tell Miss Lauren tonight here in front of my and my nephew is witness with his friend Maria and all our chat family members. I tell this to Miss Lauren. Miss Lauren, concentrate your channel on positive topics. Forget about drama. Forget about turmoil. Forget about gossip. Forget about that. Block that out of your mind. Concentrate on your channel. With Joe Bay 8, you both have good chemistry together. If you both concentrate and just concentrate on positive topics, you're gonna be all right. Forget about negativity. Forget about the past.
They got a good sports show.
I'm sorry, Emery?
They have a good sports show over there.
Right. But the most important thing, nephew, that Miss Lauren and Mr. Joe, they have great potential. They have great potential to become great YouTubers, but they must, and this is and I'm giving advice like a father and a grandfather that I am, and a professional and humbly, I am a professional salesperson for over 40 years. So I pray to God and the Virgin Mary that Miss Lauren and Mr. Joe take my advice. Forget about the past. Today's a new day. New day, new life, new beginnings in the name of God. You see, Emery, this is very important, and this is for everyone. Everyone, and I say this with respect and everything. Everyone, make God, put God in the center of your life, and everything will turn out good. I'm not saying, to be clear, I'm not saying like to become a fanatic and you have to be in church 24 hours a day. I'm not saying that you have to walk around with a Bible all the time. I'm saying just think about God and talk to God mentally, and everything will be all right. So I tell Joe and I tell Miss Lauren, forget about the past. The past is the past. Think about now. It is July 28th. It is 1:31 in the morning. God has given us, nephew, God has given us the privilege of a new day. Today is Friday.
Yeah, amen.
That means that we have the opportunity to start new. Every day we start new. So I tell Miss Lauren and I tell Joe, start new. Forget about. Take all that negativity, the gossip, the drama, the turmoil, and throw it away in the garbage. And do not respond. I repeat, do not respond to no gossip at all. You do not respond to it. Period. In other words, this is an example. This channel, which is the uncle and nephew channel, this channel is a ship, and we will sail straight on a straight path. We do not do gossip, we do not do drama, and we do not do turmoil. This channel is dedicated to God and the Virgin Mary. Here we sail straight. Everyone, every chat family member that has a wrench, anyone that comes in this chat and puts a negative comment, goodbye, blocked, no chances. And like I said before, I only accept apologies from people that are less than 35 years old. If you are over 35, you should know right from wrong. So if you come to this chat and you start trouble, block, goodbye, don't come back, and I don't want to hear no apologies. I do not accept apologies from people that are over 40. If you are under 40, I can be a little flexible. But if you are over 40, and if you are 60, and if you are my age, no. Uh, People that are over 40, nephew, should know
It's
the
all right.
difference between right and wrong.
It's
Yeah, I agree.
all right.
Yeah. So this channel, I want to be clear. I want to be clear because this channel will not deviate. This channel is for entertainment, true entertainment, education, orientation. And here we are going to talk about the topics that affect us in the world. Here, no gossip, no drama, no turmoil, nothing. We sail directly. Uh, Here are no gossip from other channels. If you bring me gossip from other channel, you're gone, blocked for all eternity. If I invite you on the panel and you come out with and if you violate my divine commandments, you are gone forever. Forever. Don't even apologize. I do not accept apologies. Everything, the chat will be perfect and the panel will be perfect. And one thing I'm going to ask everyone, being that this channel is dedicated to God and the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, please, if you're on the panel or if you're on the chat, please try not to text bad words and try not to say bad words, because this channel is dedicated to God and the Holy Mother. And this is very important, nephew, being that I attend seminars once. From one to two a year. In every seminar that I attend, it's a seminar for salespeople, how to improve our public relations with people. That's very important. They always tell us in every seminar, nephew, when we are with a client or we are speaking to someone, try not to say bad words. You know why?
Well, yeah, you don't want to let them hear you speak like that, for sure.
I'm sorry.
No, I agree with you. You don't want to hear them. You don't want them to hear you say any kind of cuss words or swear words at all.
Okay, but this is what I have learned also, because I've been taking seminars for over 40 years. This is what they have taught us, and it's true. A person can be giving the greatest speech. The moment that person says a bad word, the speech goes right in the garbage. Nephew, have you heard the speeches of Martin Luther King?
No, I have not, Uncle Edwin. I have not.
Okay. When you have a chance, they're all on YouTube. Just hear one of the speeches of Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King, when I was a little boy, Martin Luther King, this is my opinion of Dr. King. May he rest in peace. He was, in my opinion, he was like a great prophet. You will not find people like that anymore in this lifetime. He, in my opinion, one of the greatest public speakers of all time. When he spoke, when Dr. King gave a speech, you can hear a pin drop on the floor. he had charisma, but he never in his speeches, he never said a bad word. You see? And that's what many of us have to learn on YouTube. A lot of people sometimes they say positive things, but and then they add a bad word to it, and the good thing they said, it goes down to the garbage.
Yeah, it gets lost in translation, basically.
Right. But we have to try. Just imagine, because we have a lot of young men and young women. Imagine you go to an interview and they're interviewing you and you say a bad word. That's negative. That will subtract points for you being hired. I want everyone to think about that. When you go to an interview and they're interviewing you and you are expressing, you are answering the questions that the interviewer is asking you. If you say a bad word, that is not good. In other words, if they were going to hire you by you saying bad words while you are expressing yourself, that is not correct behavior in the job world. So I want everyone, please, with the utmost respect, please, at least in this channel, and try to do it in your personal lives also. And you're going to be more successful in your lives. So we got that out of the way. Okay.
And well said, Uncle Edwin. Maria, do you concur?
Yes,
Yeah, well said.
I concur.
Okay, wait. Okay, so God bless Ken Shades, and special blessings. I want this to be clear. Special blessings for Miss Lauren and Miss Joe Bayate, which are my they're dear also to my heart. I want to express that. I don't care what's happening outside of this channel. I'm not into gossip. I'm not into drama because it's a waste of time. It's a waste of valuable time. All I see on YouTube, nephew, you know what I see in you? You know what I really see in YouTube? I see a lot of talent, a lot of people that have great potential. I only see the good things inside of people. I don't see anything negative that I see in a person. I throw it in the garbage because what I want to do, nephew, is to motivate the good that person has. That way, that person can blossom and be great in YouTube and also be great in their personal lives. Would you like to add something to that, nephew?
Yeah, I would say, great points as always, and great knowledge you drop. And I'd like to say hi to Mario and Minnie Moocher and Karen and Seaborn in the chat. And if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. But no, you're right on point, Uncle Edwin.
So, bottom line, I think Miss Lauren and Miss Joe Bayate, I think they have a great potential because they have good in their hearts. And I want to take that good out. That way they can be successful on YouTube and on their personal life. And again, they have great potential, nephew. They have great, you, nephew.
Yes.
You have great potential also. If you would concentrate on your history, lives, and also on the corrupt in our, if you can do programs on the corrupt justice system that we have. That's how come we have so many rats. That's how come we have so many rats. It is my opinion that you, because in my opinion, since I've been on YouTube, you are the most talented on YouTube.
I don't know about all that, but I appreciate the compliment.
No, it's not a compliment. It's the truth. If you would concentrate on your history and on the corrupt American justice with these rats, it is my belief that you could reach over 1 million subs. But that is an opinion. That is an opinion of a jealous uncle. Okay, Emery. Let's start off with Maria.
All right.
Maria.
Yes.
When someone says to you, child trafficking, what is the first thing that comes in your mind?
Violence.
She said violence.
Violence. Okay. Maria, can you add something more?
Sure. Well, I think about third world countries that have a lot of child trafficking. You know?
Yeah, they do. Third world countries.
Third world countries, and the ratio, I mean, here in the U.S. is not as high as third world countries.
Well, with poor people. So poor people
Like
are more
Europe.
subjected to sell their children or their kid to get kidnapped. So that's why a lot of kids in third world countries do get kidnapped and used for sexual trafficking, all kinds of
Right.
trafficking.
I mean, you're saying child trafficking. I'm not sure what type of child trafficking you'd be for, like he said.
Well, I guess
for
any really.
Sexual purposes, or, you know.
Yeah, I guess any trafficking they can. Who knows what these weirdos are going to use these kids for? Maybe slave labor to sell them, or maybe in that sexual part. Who knows? You know.
Yeah, I mean, I have a 7-year-old child. I think about my child. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Terrible.
Emery.
Yeah.
Emery, the topic of child trafficking. When I mention child trafficking, what goes through your mind? I want your input.
All right. What goes through my mind is Satan, actually, the devil,
The devil.
and evil people mistreating children of the most purest things on earth. They're innocent. Anybody that can hurt a child, sell a child, is a friggin' animal in my book. They should be castrated and beheaded. That's what goes through my mind. The devil and just evil, pure evil.
I think he asked me.
Okay, Maria, being that you are a mother,
Yes.
being that you are a mother, what are the things that you can suggest to the other mothers that are listening to you?
Raise awareness.
Go ahead.
Raise awareness about child trafficking. That, you know, it is in our neighborhoods, probably. We don't see it. You know I said third world countries, but let's not get too, prejudice about that. I mean, it could happen in the United States as well, or anywhere.
It happens here.
So there's a lot of ignorance in this world. So I highly believe, especially in the United States, that a lot of people aren't educated on child trafficking. But just raising awareness about safety and, what's out there, what type of people are out there.
Yeah, well said, and you're right. You raise awareness, let people know. Maybe people can see the signs, and their kid won't get kidnapped or won't fall into some kind of stuff, because it happens a lot.
Maria, I'm going to ask you a question, but if you don't have to answer it, because I don't want to get too personal. But do you take being that you have like a young voice? So I imagine that you are a young person. Who takes care who takes care of your child when you are working?
His father.
I'm sorry?
The father.
Okay. But does the father always takes care of him? Takes care of your child, or does another person take care of their child also?
No, just his father.
Okay.
We lost Edwin. He got bumped off. Oh, he's back.
We as parents, we must be careful who takes care of our child. Because the problem too, Maria and nephew and our chat family members, we have to be careful who we give our kids to, because if we give our kids to the wrong person, well, bad things can happen.
And daycares.
Yeah,
I'm sorry?
schools.
Daycare.
Yeah, but
Right.
leaving with a daycare, maybe you got to check the daycare out, make sure they're good people.
So the most important thing too, we all have to be vigilant. See, because in this era that we live in is not like the era when I was a kid. When I was a kid, 90% of mothers were housewives. 90% of mothers were full-time mothers in their home, and the fathers were the ones that worked and brought back the paycheck. But in this era, and being also that life is so expensive, young couples today, they both have to work, because also like I said, economics very expensive. Okay, being that both have to work, so that means that they have to find someone to take care of their babies. So we have to try to send a message. You have to be careful who takes care of your children, because if you give your children to someone that does not qualify, they can get raped, they can get molested, they can even get kidnapped. So we have to be very careful. Do you want to add something to that, Emery?
Like I said, like we talked about the other day with daycares and stuff like that, you got to know the people real well.
Right.
Before you let your kid with anybody and stuff like that. You got to be careful, because anything could happen. Anything could happen.
I want to share this. I want to share this with you, nephew, and with Maria, and with our chat family. Being that I had the privilege of raising my granddaughter and my grandson since they were babies. On my days off, because I used to have 1 day off during the week, and I used to have always Sundays off. Now, being that I do not have the obligation, being that my grandchildren, they're big already. I'm working now. I am working now because I want to. I am working now 7 days a week. When I want to,
Uncle Edwin, I don't mean to cut you off, but I actually have to. I have to take Maria home right now.
Okay.
Sorry to cut out you, but I have to go right now. Thank
Don't
you for
worry.
having me on. And it was good to let Maria talk to you and say, you want to say bye, Maria, to him?
Bye. Nice to meet you.
Maria, come back. This is your house. Come back always, okay?
Okay. Thank you. Nice talking to you.
Okay.
All right, Uncle
Maria.
Edwin. God bless you.
Wait, hold on. Maria,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something in Spanish,
Okay.
but it's a blessing. Do you have a little boy or a little girl?
A boy.
Okay. Pues, I'm going to say it in Spanish, and you will understand. Que Dios bendiga tu bebecito en el nombre de Dios, en el nombre de la Virgencita. Yo como abuelo, como padre, te echo la bendición a ti, María, a tu esposo y a tu bebecito.
Thank you.
Okay. Emery, if you want, come back, okay?
All right, I gotta take her home. We're gonna go grab something to eat and stuff.
Okay, okay.
All right, God
Okay.
bless you, Uncle Edwin, and God bless the chat. Bye bye.
And God bless you, and thank you for coming, Emery. Thank you.
Always a pleasure, Uncle. Bye bye.
Okay, okay. God bless you. Be safe. Be safe. Okay. All right. American Made, would you like to come on the panel? Mikey, would you like to come on the panel? Wait, I'm going to invite everyone. Wait. Okay. Wait. Okay. We got Tommy. Wait. Hold on. Wait. Okay, we got Tommy. Tommy, welcome. Tommy, you are welcome to come on the panel. If you want, Brooklyn Bounce, you are welcome. We got Miss Nitro. Miss Nitro, you are welcome to be on the panel if you want. Everyone is welcome. Dr. Payne, welcome. You are welcome to be on the panel. Everyone that is in the chat is welcome to be on the panel. Just text me on the chat and tell me you want to be on the panel, and I'll send the link. Albanian Syndicate, you are welcome. Tommy, you are welcome. Miss Nitro, you are welcome. Miss Karen, you are welcome. Minnie the Moocher, you are welcome. Minnie, you have to come on the panel, Minnie. If not, I will take court action. I will have to sue you soon. Only joking, Minnie, only joking. And we got, wait, I can't see, wait. I can't, wait. This one I can't see, wait. We got Tommy, we got Kid Rock. Okay, everyone is welcome to be, everyone. If anyone wants to be on the panel, please let me know on the chat, please. And I will send you the link. But don't forget, you have to follow my divine commandments. To be clear, we only talk about important things here. We do not touch gossip, drama, or turmoil. If you want to touch drama, you have to go somewhere else. Here, we don't do that. Jason, welcome, Jason. Okay. So if anyone wants to be on the panel, please let me know. Please let me know on the chat, okay? And to be clear, everyone is welcome in good faith. Okay. When I was raising my grandson and my granddaughter, when they were babies, sometimes I used to give them a bath. Okay. This is very important, and I want all the parents and all the grandparents that are listening to me to take this suggestion, because I used to do this. Ever since my grandson was a baby, and I used to bathe him, I used to tell him these words: no one, and I used to repeat it like 100 times. I used to bathe his body, but I did not, listen to me clearly, I did not touch his intimate parts, like the frontal or the back area. What I used to do, I used to give him the sponge, and I used to tell him, because when I started bathing them, when I started babying my grandson, he was already 5 years old. So when a baby is 5 years old, they understand what you're saying. What I used to do is I gave them the complete bath. The only thing is that I do not touch the frontal area or the back area. What I used to do is that I gave the sponge to my grandson. And I used to tell my grandson, I used to tell him, no one touches this part and no one touches this part. You wash it. You have to learn to wash it because no one can touch it. No one. Only you. See? That's what I used to teach my grandson. But I used to tell him like over 1,000,000 times until see? Because that's something that they never forget. So check this out. So when the mother used to bathe him, he used to tell his own mother, Mommy, Grandpa said you cannot touch me here or here. I have to do it. You see? Why am I telling this story? Because we have to educate. We have to educate our own children. You can't wait until your kid goes to school for the school to do it. We have to do it. And I also teach my grandchildren. My grandchildren, I never permitted them to sit on my lap. Never. Because if you permit your daughter, if you permit your son when they're little, and if you permit your grandkids when they're little to sit in your lap, you're giving them a bad example. Because and then they will sit in anyone's lap. But I taught my grandson and my granddaughter, and I also taught my son when he was a little boy. You do not sit on anyone's lap, not even your father and not even your mother. That's the way Mother Jimenez and I raised my son and my grandson and my granddaughter. Because you have to create consciousness. And I suggest you all do that with your kids. You must teach your kids. Don't forget, we live in an evil world. We live in an evil world. How are you going to permit your child to sit on Tom, Dick, and Harry's lap? Never. So you have to teach them. You have to teach them when they're young. And I want to make something clear. When I used to bathe my granddaughter, it was that my wife had a doctor's appointment. But listen to me clearly what I am going to explain now. When I bathed my granddaughter, I made her put like a bathing suit on, a little bathing suit on. Why? Because she's a female. And I wanted her, and I explained. I said, I am bathing you because grandma is at the doctor's. But I'm bathing you. But in order for me to bathe you, you have to put on the bathing suit. That's when my granddaughter was like 5 or 6 years old, and I used to help her put on the bathing suit. I will not bathe when my granddaughter was a young baby. I did not bathe her when she was in the nude because I'm very old-fashioned, and I would not do that because that is not proper. And also, I have to be an example of teaching to my granddaughter. So when my granddaughter was a little girl, a little baby, I used to bathe her, but with a bathing suit on. Because I like to be clear. But that's me. That's how I did it. And I would advise all of you to do the same. My granddaughter now is 15, and my grandson now is 20. Thanks to God. Okay. Does anyone want to come up? Because I want to get the opinions of everyone. Wait. Okay. Wait. Let me see. Does anyone want to come up? Come on. I'm inviting. Everyone is welcome. Don't be afraid. Look. Never be afraid to express yourself. Your opinions are important. There's a lot of channels that do not give opportunity. Here on this channel, everyone's opinion is important. And you can disagree with me. There's no problem. I'm not going to get a heart attack. I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to block you or nothing. We can disagree and still be relatives. And this is a positive channel. And I want to give everyone the opportunity. Because, you see, when I look at the chat, everyone on the chat is a content creator. Everyone. We are all content creators. Okay. Let me check. Wait, I can't hardly read it. Okay. Wait, I was told the exact same from my parents. Okay. Mario here makes a good comment. Wait, let me post it. Okay. Mario says, wait. Okay. Okay. Now, wait. Okay. Okay. Mario M says, I was told the exact same from my parents. It stayed with me because they drilled it at a young age. That is correct, Mario. That is correct. Okay. Wait. Let me go back to the beginning. Okay. Okay. The most important thing about this topic, there's a movie. There's a new movie out. It's called The Sound of Freedom. The Sound of Freedom. When you have a chance, just enter it on YouTube. Just enter on YouTube, The Sound of Freedom trailer. You will see the trailer. The movie is about child trafficking. I think everyone should see it, and you should take your kids. You should take your kids to see that movie. I've always tried to be the most honest with my grandkids. I explain drugs. I explain what sex is all about. I explain to my granddaughter, always be careful. Don't let no one touch you. No one. No one. Don't be afraid to tell the truth to your kids. When my granddaughter was a baby and my grandson, I used to take 2 teddy bears and I used to say, look, you never let no one touch you here or here, never. And that got into their minds because there's a lot of pedophiles. There are even pedophiles in our own families that we don't know about. So be careful. Be careful with your own relatives. When it comes to kids, you cannot trust, you do not trust no one. Put that in your minds. Again, I repeat, when it comes to kids and children, and even your own wife, I'm gonna tell a small story. The story that I'm about to tell you, this happened to a good co-worker of mine many years ago. But he told me, he had the confidence in me to tell me, but he only told me, okay, look, this is what happened to a close employee of ours. That was my personal friend also. Uh, my friend, which was my coworker, my friend, my friend had a relative of his that came to visit him. I think it was a cousin or something, but it was a relative. This relative came over to spend some days with him, and just like to spend a few days with him. And he was so kind enough that he opened his house to his relative, and he told his relative, being that you're going to stay this weekend, well, instead of wasting money on a hotel or something, stay. We have an extra room. He tells that to his relative. Check this out, everyone. Check this out. The co-worker tells me the story, tells me that on that weekend, the relative arrived Thursday night. So that means that relative is going to stay Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and hopefully someday that relative will return to his residence. Okay, check this out. Our coworker was so nice to his relative. He opened the doors to his house. He said, "You're going to stay in this room." He even lent him his car. He said, "Listen, you take me to work in the morning and stay with the car, and then you come pick me up at 6 at 6 in the afternoon." Check this out. The relative stood the whole weekend. The relative left, thank God, left Sunday in the afternoon, left. My co-worker's wife waited until Tuesday to tell him this story. Listen to this story now. My wife co-worker tells my co-worker, says, "Listen, I did not want to tell you real quick to avoid problems, but your relative got fresh with me and wanted to go to bed with me." Unbelievable. That dear relative that my coworker opened his arms to him wanted to have sex with his wife while he was working. And the wife, thank God, the wife is a woman of honor and of respect, put that relative in his place, but also did not want something bad to happen. So she had the maturity of waiting after that relative left and disappeared to tell her husband what had happened. The moral of the story is this: you not in this world that we are living in, you cannot trust not even relatives, and especially with your kids. Look at that relative wanted to go to bed with the man's wife. Unbelievable. But these are things that happen. These are things that happen. So I want everyone to think about that. I want everyone to think about that. Listen, okay. I've been on the air for over an hour. This is what I'm gonna do. I am going to paste the link. I am going to paste the link on the chat. Whoever wants could come up, but don't forget. I want to be clear. Don't bring me gossip. Don't bring me turmoil or drama, because I will take you out. I will take you out. I will take you out. I will eliminate you from the panel, and you will never come back to this chat again. To be clear, I want to be clear. Please respect. Please respect this channel, because this channel is dedicated to God and the Virgin Mary, and this channel will be an example for all YouTube channels to follow. And no one is gonna mess up my channel. No one. Because I'm not gonna permit it. I will not. This is from my heart, and I say it with the utmost respect. No one is gonna mess up my channel, because I'm not gonna permit it. I will not permit it. The moment someone starts something that goes against my rules, they're gone forever. And do not apologize later, because I will not accept your apology. You will be blocked for life. This channel will walk straight. So I want to be clear. I am going to paste the link on the chat. Anyone is welcome, but you must follow my rules. If not, you can no longer be on this channel. Okay. So it's going to take me, like always, around 2 minutes. So I will be back. The link is in the chat. Anyone is welcome. But don't forget what I said. You must follow the rules. We talk about the topic, which in this case is child trafficking. Everyone is welcome. So anyone is welcome. Anyone is welcome to press the link. Once you press the link, just follow instructions. It's very easy. And also, you don't have to show your face, okay? For those that have never been on a panel, and have never pressed the link, press the link. Be patient. The link will take you directly to the panel. All you have to do is read the directions. Okay? So, Miss Nitro, you are welcome to come. Kid Rock, you are welcome. Tommy, you are welcome. Miss Nitro, Kid Rock, you are welcome. Tommy, Mario, you are welcome. Seymour, you are welcome. Okay. Everyone is welcome. Everyone. Come on. I want to give opportunity. I want to give opportunity to everyone. Because on many channels, there are many channels with exceptions. There are many channels that do not give opportunity to no one. And here we give opportunity. Everyone is welcome. I want to congratulate Miss Angel Gotti, on Miss Angel's channel. Everyone is welcome to be on the panel because Miss Angel gives opportunity to everyone. And there are other channels also that give opportunity to everyone, and that is positive. But there are some channels that the content creator speaks. He or she is the only one. It's like they don't give opportunity to no one, and I don't agree. Well, everyone has the right to run their channels the way they feel like running. But it's just my opinion. I think if you have a channel, you should share it with everyone, and everyone is welcome, as long as everyone is respectful. Come on, who's gonna press the link? Everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. Kid Rock says, "Thanks for the opportunity, Mr. Edwin. But I like to interact with you and the chat." Okay. Kid Rock, but you are welcome always. If you ever change your mind, no problem. If you no one has to see your face, but I want to be clear, Kid Rock, you are welcome on the panel, and your opinion is important. And it doesn't matter if you agree or disagree with me. Here, this is an open channel for everyone. And I thank you for your comment, Kid Rock. And I appreciate your comment. And I appreciate all of you. So very important. Very important. Please be open. Please be honest with your children. Tell them the truth. Tell them the truth. Don't be afraid. And always, if your children are very young, be careful with relatives. You never know. And be careful and be vigilant at all times. You must be vigilant at all times with your children. And never forget, your children are sacred. Your children are sacred. Okay. Well, I gave an opportunity to anyone that wants to come up. I see that no one wants to come up. I think we touched the subject. I think we touched it. We touched it very well. Let's be vigilant. Once you are a parent 24/7 until the day that you die. And that is reality. So let's try to be good parents. Let's be vigilant at all times. Let's, those that are grandfathers and grandmothers, let's help our kids. and let's be a part of our grandchildren's lives. And I want to say this, and I want to say this before I want to say this before I close down this telecast. And this is for everyone. If you are a man, if you are a woman on YouTube and you feel harassed and you are being harassed, go to your nearest police precinct, file a complaint, and follow it through until you take the harasser, male or female, to court. That is the only way. That is the only way that this will stop on YouTube. It is the only way, the only legal way, and it's the correct way. Because the problem is that if a person harasses another, and then the person that's being harassed starts harassing that person, both are guilty, and the same thing keeps on, and it will never end. In other words, and this is an example, if I insult Kid Rock and I harass Kid Rock every day, and then Kid Rock starts insulting me back, it's the same nonsense. And it goes on and it goes on and it goes on. No. If I insult and harass Kid Rock must go to his nearest police department and file a complaint against me and take me to court. That is the only way to do it. If we really want to eliminate all this nonsense that goes on YouTube, and people telling other people, I'm going to fight you here, I'm going to fight you there, I'm going to go to your house, that is all nonsense. And if it doesn't stop, in the long run, someone is going to end up in prison and someone is going to get killed. Because someone is going to insult the wrong person. And not really the wrong person. If you harass a person every day, every single day, that person that people say, that's a coward, that's a punk. No one is a punk and no one is a coward. If you harass a person every single day, the time is going to come that person is going to get you. And also the people that harass others, they get punished by God. Plain and simple. So again, I say, to end this telecast, if you are being harassed on YouTube, doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, go to your nearest police precinct and file a complaint and follow it through until it goes to court. Because the only way that this harassment is going to stop on YouTube is that if you file a police complaint, that is the legal way. That is the legal way. And soon, if God permits, because I have sent a lot of letters. I have sent a lot of letters to YouTube. And hopefully YouTube will start enforcing their rules on behavior. Because we must be clear. YouTube is for entertainment and for learning purposes, but positive. YouTube is not for gossip, for turmoil, for harassing people. YouTube is not for that. If you have been harassing people on YouTube, and you are getting away with it, the time is going to come you will not get away with it anymore, because in the long run, and this is important, and put this in your brains. In the long run, you will be punished by God. You're going to be punished by God. That is for sure. And God punishes in mysterious ways. Listen to what I'm saying, because I'm saying it in good faith. I'm warning. I'm giving a warning. People that harass others, one day you can wake up and have cancer. And you'll die in a few days. Harasser gone. And also you can be walking down the street and someone recognizes you. Hey, that's that person that likes to harass others. Let's harass him. But they're not going to harass you verbally. They're going to kick your butt. And you'll eventually end up in the hospital, or you can end up in the morgue. That's reality. That is reality. And to be clear, may God forbid, because I want good things for everyone. But this gossip that goes on every day on YouTube, and the turmoil, and this is that, and this is that, see, when you have turmoil in your life, you have the devil in your life. If you like turmoil, and you're having turmoil on YouTube, that means that you have problems in your personal life. That is guaranteed. And this is real life. I hope everyone is taking my advice, and I hope you tell others, because what I'm saying is because I am a Christian and because I care about people. Because if I didn't care about people, I would not be saying this. I finished my topic and I closed my telecast. But I'm taking time. Look, it is 2:30 in the morning, and I'm just giving a warning. Stop the turmoil. Stop the gossip. YouTube is not for that. Everyone, people that like the gossip, hey, time to stop it, or God is gonna punish. God is gonna punish you. You could end up in a court with a big fine. You could end up in prison. You could end up dead. You could end up in the hospital. The bad things that you do in life, you're gonna pay them. A lot of people think, there's a lot of people, this is entertainment. No. Gossip, turmoil, drama, that's not entertainment. That is evil. That has to do with evil. And when you do bad things, God is not present. When you do bad things, the devil is present. And if you have the devil in your life, oh, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. I will never forget the story my mother told me about an elderly lady when she was a young girl that used to do evil things, and she gave her soul to the devil. And before she died, the screams were heard. The screams that were heard were worse than the screams you heard in the Exorcist movie. So people, if you are involved in gossip and drama, and you like to go to different channels and and stir up trouble, the day is coming. Your day is coming soon. That is for sure. Your day of justice is coming soon. Again, you can end up in the hospital. You can end up in the morgue. You're going to end up in prison. Your life is going to be, you're going to pay the people that are harassing others on YouTube. You're going to pay. You're going to pay. I hope everyone understands my point. So in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, in the name of our Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary, thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing on this channel. This channel is your channel, but you have to know how to use it. You can. I will not permit that you abuse my channel. That I will never permit. And like I said, this is a ship that will sail direct. This ship will sail direct. And this channel is Emery's channel also. To be clear, Emery is my nephew forever, for all eternity. Emery is dear to my heart. Emery is like my son. Like if he was my son. Emery is like if my wife gave birth to him. To be clear, I want to be clear. I want everyone to know that. Emery is very dear to my heart. Like if my dear wife of 46 years gave birth to Emery. I want that. I want people to put that in their brains. Because that's the way I feel, and that is the way it is. And I say that in the name of God, in the name of the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. And I will help Emma. I will help Emery always. And I accept Emery with his virtues and with his faults. Because everyone has virtues and faults. And I want to be clear. I will tell you the truth always. So to be clear, Emery is very dear to my heart. And I want to be clear also. Miss Angel Gotti, very dear to my heart. Very dear to my heart also. I want everyone to subscribe to Miss Angel's channel also. And Miss Angel's daughter is going to have a baby. So I want everyone to go to Miss Angel's channel and you can donate to Miss Angel on her Cash App and also Super Chat and Super Sticker. That way, when the baby is born, the daughter will have Pampers, will have everything her daughter needs to have a baby. To be clear, Emery is dear to my heart, and Miss Angel also. I am clear. And also, Kane Shades is dear to my heart. And also Miss Lauren, Miss AMMB is dear to my heart. Joe Bay 8 is dear to my heart. Why? Because I am a Christian, I am a Catholic, I believe in God, and I believe in the Holy Mother, the Virgin Mary. And I want to do what God. Let me see. I want to do good things on YouTube. I want to do good, and I will do good things, because I will never do bad things, never, because that's not the way I was brought up. I hope everyone understands where I'm coming from, because I want to be clear. I'm not here. I'm very happy that I reached 500 subs. That's a blessing of God, and thanks to MRE. Because if it wasn't for MRE, I would have never reached 500 subs so quickly. And that is reality. And I'm very grateful that I reached 500 subs in exactly 2 months. It took me 2 months to reach 500 subs, and I really appreciate it. But to be clear, I am not here. I am not here. I am not here for subs. I am not here for likes. I am not here. If this channel gets monetized, it's because it's the will of God. But it's not because of this channel. The purpose of this channel is to talk about things that are happening in the world that affect us, and also to share my faith in God that I have with you all, and also to share my 67 years of experience with everyone. That's what this channel is all about. And I repeat it again, this channel will never go with the gossip that goes on YouTube. That this one said this and that one said that. No, this channel will never get into that. This channel will sail straight with respect and with honor for all. Okay, I think I've said enough. So again, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, God bless all. And don't forget, if you have children, you have nephews, be vigilant. Help the parents. We must fight against child trafficking, and very important, pedophiles. Be aware of pedophiles. Prepare your young children to confront these pedophiles. Very important. Very important. Once, if you have small children, as soon as they're 5 and 7, if you have a little girl, forget about ballet lessons. Take your little girl and bring her to a gym. Let them show your little girl boxing lessons. Boxing lessons for the little girl. Once she learns how to box and she learns how to defend herself, and then if she wants to learn ballet, no problem. But teach your again, I repeat, if you have a little boy, if you have a little girl, let's put an age, 7 years old. Boxing lessons. Boxing lessons. You're teaching your kids self-defense, how to defend themselves. And that's really important, because if someone comes to take advantage of them, they know how to defend themselves. They know how to kick ass. We must teach our kids when they're young how to kick someone's ass that comes with a bad intention. Put that in your brains and in your minds. Teach your kids how to kick a person that comes with bad intentions. Because there's a lot of kids that their parents don't teach them nothing. And when that predator comes, and when that pedophile is gonna come, they must be prepared. When that drug pusher offers drugs to your kids better be prepared to say no, get the hell out of here. when that pedophile tries to rape your kids, boom, right in the mouth. Because if we do not prepare our children, they will be open to the abuse of a pedophile, of a drug pusher. They'll be open for child trafficking. So we must prepare our children. So I hope we are clear. I hope I have spoken clear tonight. So everyone, a big hug, and you have my utmost respect, and thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. God bless all. God bless all.